Hi you guys, good morning. See, RIP to my hair because my hair is so light. I feel scally. I feel like when you put your hand on my head, it just feels like you're touching my skull. There's nothing. Since I colored this hair, the hair has just not been the same. If you remember me from way back, you know that I had thick hair. Like when I would pack my hair in a bun, I would always do like a top bun, and there was a lot of hair. The lashes I went to do yesterday, regret, maximum regret. How do I look? I look bald. Just get into my lash appointment. I know they won't even last long. Their lash glue is so strong, like it was choking me. When they were almost done, I got up and it felt like somebody just put like acid on my nose. And I asked the girl, I said, "Is this your lash glue that is smelling like this?" She said, "First of all, the fumes are never healthy for you. You're never wearing a mask, and it's so uncomfortable for your client. So tell your madam you need to change your lash glue. I know that all of them have fumes, but this one is just too strong." Anyway, I'm just here to show you guys my shears. Carpenter did a really good job. I'm very pleased, very impressed. He delivered the chairs yesterday. Thank God it didn't rain yesterday because it's been raining every day, so he's been wanting to spray, but because of the rain he couldn't spray. We have not unwrapped them because they're still a bit sticky. When I was looking for somebody that could make me chairs like this, I asked on Instagram, I asked people to recommend carpenters. I didn't want to go through the interior people because that way they would pay the carpenters and then they would take their cut. So most times they charge you double, triple, quadruple the price. So I said, please just recommend carpenters to me. Somebody recommended a carpenter that has his shop around Mangoro. If you know that area, you know that there are a lot of carpenters that do really good woodwork. I asked this man how much chairs. The design I wanted before was like a Nordic Scandinavian design. You know, a bit of curves here and there. And the total quotes he gave me for 6 chairs was 900 and something thousand naira. I was like, wow, I'm sorry, it's way out of my budget. He's like, what's your budget? I said, there's no need mentioning my budget because it's going to piss you off. So we ended the conversation there. So I was like, okay, maybe I should look for a similar design. And so I went hunting and scouting on Pinterest, and I found a design that I liked, that was easy. And I asked my sister gave me a carpenter of hers. That one sent me pictures of things he had done, but there were pictures from Gigi. I'm like, don't worry. I called my carpenter. I'm like, can you do this? He said, yes, why not? He was already, he gave up that vibe, like, am I insulting him? Like, what is in this work that he cannot do? I'm like, okay, this is what I want to do. Mr. Ahmed, can you do this? But he has never made anything for me before. He does fixing in my house. He was supposed to make my sofa, but I did not believe in his work that much. And I gave it to somebody else who I think even messed it up. But this person I gave it to works for someone I know that does a lot of interior jobs for hotels and all of that. But this man did not deliver the way I wanted him to. So anytime my carpenter comes to my house, he's like, you gave this work to another person. So I'm like, you know what? Can you do this? He said, yes, I was there. If you guys remember some vlogs ago, I was cooking, I was making moi, and he came in and I gave him the design. That was the day I gave him the job to do. One thing I'm really impressed about is that the wood matches this table. So that's what they look like. Another reason why I really love this design is that you don't have to clean so much. We clean this quite often, like maybe once a week, once in 2 weeks, because there's so much fabric, and because it's food and we have children, we have to clean often. But with this now, it's just wood and seats. We came out to buy a couple of things to cook. I don't know what I want to make, but I just want to make something nice for the girls. I want to make a salad. Well, it's a regular meal, but I know that it's something that they enjoy to eat. So I want to make fried rice. I want to make pepper chicken. I want to make plantains, and then my regular salad. I always make that. I've shared with you guys before. And I also want to kind of use it to launch our dining chairs. We'll be sitting on dining chairs, no doubt. I was like, let's make a cute Sunday meal where
I just serve everybody, would serve everything on the center of the dining table. I was telling my husband that one thing I've noticed about this era of like content creation, social media, is that like a lot of things that we do in our lives, we kind of try to make it content. But I think that there's also a thin line between faking it and allowing it to benefit you and your family. Because in this case, I wanted to make something really nice for my people today. First of all, I woke up happy. I slept for long. I woke up happy. I was able to wrap up the video I was editing today. Actually, before we left home, I wrapped it up. I'm already uploading the video. Typically, I would work on my videos in the middle of the day, and it will make me normally just tired to do anything like that. Or just not want to cook as much as I want to cook today. But because I was able to wrap up my video early, I'm like, you know what, let me do this for these people, okay? So I'm just in a good mood today, basically. I'm like, okay, let me just film. So I was telling my sister even a couple of weeks ago that these days, because we're in the era of content creation, social media, a lot of people are making more intentional moves to create content. Like, for instance, if a man wants to buy his wife a car, he would, if he knows his wife is a social media influencer, he would make sure that he has somebody making a video from when he goes to buy the car. He might even make a video of the process of, maybe checking for the car that she wants, purchasing it, delivering it to her, because it is the social media content creation era. So if you have someone that's into it, it just makes sense to make videos like that for their pages. If you're doing stuff that you're not comfortable with, trying to make content for the validation of other people, or just so that people can be in awe of whatever it is that you're doing, that's where there's a problem. I was thinking to myself, like, are you doing this for video purpose, or do you really want to do it? And I talked to myself honestly, and I said I really want to do it, because these girls, they like my food, and my husband loves food a lot, and I have time. Okay, bottom line, the reason why I'm doing these things, I have time, and I'm so happy as well. And I'll tell you guys why I'm so happy. I've been happy for the last couple of days, and I've noticed that I'm happy because we have light. You guys, we have light, and I cannot overemphasize how this has made me a little bit happier. Yes, we're paying light bills, but when you don't have light, like, it was one day on, one day off, which was so annoying. So it was the one day on, one day off was stressing me. Even my children, they have become so used to it that they'll come back from school, they're like, oh, is there going to be light? But you know, when there's lights, AC is on. When there's lights in the house, that it's a lot different from when you turn on your inverter or you turn on your generator or anything like that. The day we went to get the rings that we went to get in Ikeja, I was talking to the lady, the owner of the business, and she was like, oh, she was telling me about the lights in her area. Only for us to get back home that day, and someone called my husband. I was telling my husband that they've joined our line to those people's line. That's that area where she lives. From that day, there's been light. She was telling us that they have about 22 hours of light, and my nail tech also stays in that area. She was telling me that she hasn't bought fuel in her gen for so long. So we've enjoyed this for about 3 days now, and it's just made me so happy. Like, I just want to do things. I don't even know, man. I can just tell that it has really improved our lives. It's almost 12 p.m. so I'll just wrap up my video and then get straight into the kitchen and cook for my people. So now we need to wash. Now I'm like, who sent me this work? Done scraping the back of my carrots and my cucumber. Grace is peeling all the onions. I'm going to use this my big chopper to chop it when she's done. Slice my plantains, season my liver. This is my chicken. I'm about to put it on the fire and then put it in the oven. I should film you when you are doing what? When you are riding your Benz.
Yes.
Okay. Everything is prepped. Rice is washed. Chicken stock. Tomatoes for my pepper sauce. Atarodo for the rice. Tomatoes for salad. Liver for the rice. Lettuce, spring onions, and all of this for the rice. Plantain. Carrots. The chicken is in the oven. I don't know why the fan is that noisy. That's the fan business. I picked the girls up from school. Tell me why you be beating these children, saying, "Oh, I'm going late. I'm 1 hour late," and then you get to their school and Victoria is like, "Oh no, you shouldn't have come this early. Oh no, you get."
It's not even early. I had all the time to do my homework.
It's not early exactly. I'm 1 hour late because on Fridays they close by 1:30. This is about 2:30, getting to 3. I don't know why Victoria was literally angry when she saw me. I don't understand. But anyway, one thing I wanted to mention to you guys is that with children, it's not every time you need to smack them. You see, I've noticed that smacking doesn't work for my children. In fact, when I want to punish my children, they'll be begging me to smack them. They'll be begging me to flog them. Instead, I'll take away things that they love, like take away their snacks, take away their tablets, take away their TV. Yesterday I was going to do what I went to do my lashes, and I seized the TV remote because they have not been dusting the house for so long, and because I did things that they dust, Ade would come to the house, sweep, mop, she will not dust. That one safe, she's not even noticing that those places are dusty. But no wahala, they are the ones supposed to dust. It's a routine, like you already know what we're supposed to do in the house, but they didn't do any of it. So when I went out, I seized the remote. Ella, go open the gate.
You people want sausage roll.
So you are carrying lunch bag to go open gates. Okay, no problem.
You people want.
They're always so excited to open gates. So I said,
Let me tell you something. You people.
So I seized the remote. When I got back home, they don't want. I started turning it upside down, and you're not even going to drink it. So I got back home, and they were like, "Oh, mommy, please, where is the remote?" This one's feeling like a traffic warden. Like, and then I punished Victoria. I'm like, "You're not going to watch TV." And there was a show that was going on. Look at this one doing it.
There was a show. Which show?
There was a show that they were watching, and Victoria was so upset that she had to kneel down while the show was going on. So she was like, "Mommy, please flog me." Can you imagine? Can you just imagine? I'm like, these children, they are so annoying, because why are you begging me to flog you? She was like, "Mommy, please flog me. It's better for you to flog me. I don't want to miss this show." Like, why? For me, it's so easy for me to say, you don't get your tablet for 1 week. I promise you would go 1 week. It's easy for me to say, you're not watching that show, you're not watching TV. They like to watch TV when they're eating dinner. I can easily just say, you're not watching TV this evening. The thing would disturb them so much. They try their best to behave themselves. So for me, that's what has worked. Let me know what has worked for you guys. Apart from, smacking them, how else do you punish them or discipline them without having to lay a finger? I am about to get my hair done. This is what my hair is looking like. My hair is so light now. My hairstyle is already in the living room. No break.
Nikki just came in from the game about 5 minutes ago, and I was even thinking she was going to be like 30 minutes late, but she's always on time. She's not a waste time. If you tell her 11:30, she'll come by 11:30. These lashes, I don't like them at all. To the point that I've even been beating with them. I will never do that when KB does my lashes, because I want them to last long. But this one, I want them to come out quickly, because they don't even complement my face in any way. Like they're just there. It just feels like I'm wearing cap on my eyes. I'm making goddess braids. I'm using these Fiber Plus extensions. I would tag them in the description, but I won't be filming so much for YouTube because I'm filming for Instagram. Anything we do now, we just pack it. Brand new morning with my new hair, but I don't know. The way I'm feeling, if I have to be very, very honest with you guys, I feel like taking this hair down today. Not because I don't like the hair. I just haven't made braids in so long. You know how long my children have been asking me why I'm always making kinky? Anytime I make my hair, my children keep on asking, Mommy, why are you always making kinky? You're always making kinky. So yesterday night, they were in their room all through because there was so much hair on the floor. So when they came out eventually, they were like, oh, Mommy, your hair is so nice. It's so beautiful. You've been making kinky for so long. This hairstyle is just heavy for my life right now. Honestly, it's just heavy. Also, in the last couple of months, my weight hasn't moved. I would see a 1 kg difference, but it will go back up. So July, August, September, my weight has stayed the same. I have not lost any weight on the scale during these months. And so it was already getting me pissed. And I was thinking this month I need to do a lot more. I need to maybe move more. So I'm like, you know what? I would add my weighted vest as a resistance, and it's a 20 kg weighted vest. And I got on the scale yesterday, and my weight had come down by 2 kg. Now I don't know if I should be happy about that, because honestly, sometimes I feel like it might be just temporary. But this morning I stepped on the scale and it had gone up, and I forgot that I had this load on my head. Now the reason why I get on the scale, maybe a lot more often than looks normal, is because my scale is right where I get dressed. I'm naked, like I've taken off my clothes, ready to wear something else. My scale is right there, so I'll just step on it, and it's not a problem. It doesn't affect me, negatively, if that makes sense. So if I'm just saying, just so that someone else doesn't go ahead checking their weight all the time, I can handle it, like I can deal with it, right? How do you guys wear braids? I don't need the extra load. It's already hard in this Tinubu economy. I don't need extra load on my head. One mistake I realized that we made is that we should have cut the hair into 4 and not 3. She cut it into 3, so it's really long. Like it's past bum bum. It's past bum bum length.